A very good morning, students. Let us continue chapter number 2, Struggle for Equality. In first part, we have already spoken about different union. Then we spoke about Farmers' Peasant Revolt, Akhil Bharatiya Kisan Sabha, etc. Now we are going to talk about formation of Congress Socialist Party, Communist Party of India, Meerut conspiracy case, and feminist movement. Formation of Congress Socialist Party. Now, what is Socialist Party? Socialism means all the countries, all the companies, जो भी company becomes privatization and all have control over it. Socialism. So it was decided by socialist youth to form Socialist Party within the Indian National Congress while they were in Nasik jail. Now what happened, student, here when this certain youths were arrested, that time it was decided that they should start a Socialist Youth Party within Indian National Congress. Already Indian National Congress was set up. So in order to have this youth party, this should be set up within, means with the Indian National Congress only. So Congress Socialist Party was formed in 1934 by the leaders like Jai Prakash Narayan, which is also known as JP Narayan, Acharya Narendra Dev, Minu Manasi, and Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia. These leaders guided the Quit India movement. This chapter we'll be studying in upcoming. So this chapter, like this Quit India movement, was guided by these leaders, that is JP Narayan. So these people guided regarding Quit India. Quit means to leave, Chodo Bharat. So during that time, these leaders, they guided the people about Quit India movement. Communist Party of India. Now what is communist? That is what we spoke. India got introduced to Karl Marx and his communism. Means every company, all company is privatized. So that came under. In 1881, an article was written on Karl Marx by Lokmanya Tilak. Lokmanya Tilak ने एक आर्टिकल लिखा on whom? On Karl Marx. Manvendra Roy played an active role in international communist movement. So when this communist movement became, the person Manvendranath Roy, he played important role in that communist movement. After the First World War, the influence of communism was felt in India. The Communist Party of India was formed in 1925. Meerut conspiracy. Now Meerut is a large city and conspiracy means to plan something which is illegal, unlawful. Legal मतलब valid नहीं है, उसके खिलाफ होके कुछ planning करना. So young communist leaders, these leaders who, when the Communist Party was formed, these leaders built a militant organization of workers and peasant. Workers और peasant को साथ में लेके उन्होंने एक militant organ means planning की. The growing influence of communism of Indian youth became a matter of concern for the British. ये चिंतादायक प्रश्न हुआ ब्रिटिश के लिए कि हर जगह कुछ ना कुछ हो रहा है, हमें ओवरथ्रो करने के लिए, हमें निकालने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ ही प्लानिंग हो रहा है, which was against, which was unlawful, which is unlawful. And same thing happened here. The communist leaders, so Shripad Amrut Dange, Muzaffar Ahmad, Keshav Nilkant Joglekar, etc., were arrested and charged with the planning of overthrow. तो इन्हें गिरफ्तार कर दिया गया. Why they were charged, arrested? In order to do planning. इन्होंने प्लानिंग किया, इसके लिए उन्हें गिरफ्तार किया गया. As a trial was conducted at Meerut. तो ऐसा प्लानिंग करने के टाइम पे ट्रायल एक हुआ कहाँ पे? मीरठ में. मीरठ इज अ लार्ज सिटी. सो इस ट्रायल को मीरठ कॉन्स्पिरेंसी केस कहा जाता है. एंड दे वर ऑल्सो गिवन डिफरेंट पनिशमेंट. फेमिनिस्ट मूवमेंट. ऑफ फेमिनिस्ट मीन्स महिलाओं के लिए क्या क्या किया. वॉट ऑल थिंग्स वर डन फॉर फीमेल. विमेन्स एट सेकेंडरी स्टेटस. Women had secondary status and were subjected to many injustice in Indian social system. So महिलाओं को इतना प्राधान्य नहीं था. They were not given that importance before. Now also in some part of area अभी भी महिलाओं को कुछ हक नहीं दिए जाते. They are not allowed. So here also same thing. Women had secondary status. In 20th century, many women leaders took an active part in the reform movement related to women. So बहुत सारे महिला आगे आई. They came forward and they took initiative. We have seen in last 2-3 chapters social reform movement में Pandita Ramabai, Savitribai Phule. These were the women who came forward and they tried to reform the life of the women. They started their struggle for issues such as right to inheritance. What is inheritance? वारस. जो हमारा अपने बोलते ना लड़का हुआ वो अपना वारस हुआ, लड़की हुई तो उसे वारस नहीं कहा जाता, घर को आगे बढ़ाने वाला हमारा वारस पैदा हो. So that time women were not given that kind of right. But now they also got equal right. They are also considered to be the वारस, that is inheritance right. They are the one, अगर बेटा हो या बेटी हो, they will carry the ट्रेडिशन. राइट टू वोट, वोटिंग करने के लिए भी हक देना. दे फॉट फॉर द सोल्यूशन ऑफ वुमेन रिलेटेड इश्यूज. दे आर वर्क रीच एट द नेशनल लेवल. जो इन्होंने काम किया वो कोने कोने तक पहुंच गया एंड इट वेंट टू द नेशनल लेवल. आफ्टर द एक्ट ऑफ 1935 वीमेन इंक्लूडेड इन द प्रोविंशियल मिनिस्टर्स. सो महिला को पहला वोटिंग नहीं था. दे वर नॉट अलाउड टू सिट in the cabinet meeting or any of the meeting. So once these women came up, they fought, they asked, and they got a chance to sit. They were also included in the provincial minister. I hope this part is clear to you. Remaining part will be continuing in the next lecture.